2 complimentary passes to the United Club Lounge, a free credit that covers either TSA PreCheck or global entry, no foreign transaction fees, and access to the luxury hotels and resorts collection from Chase. In my opinion, that makes this card one of the best airline cards for the occasional traveler. What is good, fam? It is JP Buffett here, and in this video, we'll be talking about the United Explorer card from Chase. So there are many credit cards out there that have benefits for travel. When we think about the major airlines in the United States, we can think of American Airlines, Delta, and of course, United. Each of these companies have credit cards, all issued by different banks. Well, in the case of American, they have 2 banks, but we're not gonna talk about that. Rather, today, we'll be talking about United Airlines and its relationship with Chase. Chase has 4 co-branded personal credit cards with United. It has the United Club Infinite card, the United Quest card, United Gateway card, and of course, the subject of today's video, the United Explorer card. The United Explorer card comes in with an annual fee of $95, though this is known to be waived in the first year, which can be valuable on its own, but we'll discuss that more in a bit. But it also has a variety of sign-up bonuses after reaching a spending threshold. This bonus is usually 60,000 Mileage Plus points. Now, Mileage Plus is the loyalty program of United. These points can be pretty lucrative as you can book Star Alliance flights. This is the partner program of United and other airlines like Aeroplan and Lufthansa. Given its connection to these programs and its relationship to Chase, and also that annual fee of $95 that might have some people concerned, we have to ask ourselves, is this a card that you would want in your wallet over other airline cards? Let's find out. So when thinking about airline cards, it is critical to ask one question. And that question we have to ask ourselves is, where is my hub? This is an important question to ask as it determines if you can actually take advantage of the card you are applying for. Now, potentially, you already know all this and you already know where your United Hub is. Still, there are some major ones that I'll talk about. You have Chicago and Denver, you have San Francisco and Los Angeles, you have Houston, Newark, which is close to New York City, you have Guam, which is surprising to me, and you have Washington, D.C. So if you live near or close to one of these destinations, or you can position yourself over to this, the United Explorer card might be ideal for you. If not, you can still get this card, but just know that it might not be, be able to take full advantage of it. So when thinking about what you're getting for this card, the first thing to think about is United flights. You get 2x miles per dollar spent on United purchases, including the flights. You also get 2x miles on dining and purchases made at hotels. So basically for all of these categories, you're getting 2x miles. Real quick, for those who are unsure, a United mile, like many other currencies, does not have an exact dollar value, but it can be leveraged for more than usually 1 cent per point, and on average you're getting 1.1 cent per point, but I'll discuss that more a bit later in the video. But for now, just think that 2 miles as being 2.2% back on your purchases. Like many other airline cards, it comes with free check bag for you and some companions, which can cover the annual fee itself if you take one trip. I personally don't get value from this because I do a carry-on.
Hashtag carry-on gang.
And on top of that, it wouldn't make me choose this card over another like Delta Sky Miles card from American Express or American Airlines Advantage card from Citi or Barclays. I'm not sure why it has 2 different issuers. But oh yeah, if you like credit cards and travel content, reward yourself by showing the subscribe button some love. Don't hit it, just click it. But anyways, let's get back to what you actually came here for, which is the United Explorer card. When traveling, getting through TSA line can be a real drag, so this card can give you a solution. It comes with a $100 credit that covers either global entry or TSA PreCheck. Now, global entry costs $100 and TSA PreCheck, as far as I know, costs $79. So it covers the entire cost for you up to 4 years. When trying to decide which one is better, know that Global Entry actually comes with TSA PreCheck. So if you fly outside the United States often, it could be a better option to get it. Though it comes with more of an interview process and it takes a bit longer to get than PreCheck. When I signed for PreCheck myself, I was able to get it in about a week after going through Staples, though I know that the Global Entry can take a few months. But yeah, another airport issue is having to wait in the public terminal with everybody else while you're waiting for your flight. To get around that, this card comes with 2 complimentary United Club passes, which is United's lounge network. You get this at account opening in every anniversary year that you keep this card open. After that, you can leave the lounge, you can get to your gate and to your seat faster with priority boarding. Though this perk really isn't that valuable in my opinion, as people tend to kind of like rush these lines anyway. But yeah, I do love lounges because they make you feel at peace before getting on a flight, and it's a great way to snag some free food. You're paying for the card, but the food is free there. Speaking of, being at peace, this card gives you access to Chase's luxury hotels and resorts collection, which has perks similar to that of the Amex Fine Hotels and Resorts. You get a daily breakfast for 2, a special benefit worth up to $100, room upgrades when available, and my favorite, the early check-in and the late check-out, which by itself can basically add an extra day. So this alone will cover the annual fee when you think about it, and it'll give you some great outsized value. Though to be fair, all of United's cards have this benefit that includes the $0 annual fee gateway, so there is that. But do know that it is only the United cards and the Chase Sapphire and the JP Morgan Reserve that have this access. No other Chase cards have it. The card also comes with standard travel insurances, no foreign transaction fees, and 25% back on United in-flight purchases. That is okay, but like I said in my other video on JetBlue, you get 50% back, so keep that in mind. So now I want to circle back and think about the value of the points that you're getting for this card, and to give you a better idea of how you can actually value it. So when we think about the value of a point, it can fluctuate. To give you an example, we'll use that 60K sign-up bonus you'll get after you reach the threshold. You can fly from New York to Paris in economy for 59,000 miles. Plus $85 for taxes and fees. The cash price for this same flight will be $964 and some change. Thus, if you were to do this flight, the value of your points will be around 1.48 cents per point. Now, there are better ways to get more value. This is usually through transferable currency like membership rewards points from American Express or Ultimate Rewards points from Chase. But if you like a United, or you just want to get a card to pay for your next trip, this card actually might be pretty worth it. This card has a great amount of value in the right hands. Now, if you are in a United hub, this can be a great airline card for you. If international travel is your thing, you can book through United's portal for one of the Star Alliance partners and still gain United points. So you'll be flying Lufthansa or ANA and gain United points while doing that. Now, while this might not be the most optimal strategy, I understand that sometimes people just want to get a card that simply works for them. That can be this card. You get some great credits, a bit of lounge access, and check bags. It's a pretty solid card in my book. If you sign up for this card, remember to try to get the sign-up bonus. At the time of recording, that sign-up bonus is a standard 60K miles. And that's after spending $3,000 within the first 3 months. Plus, the annual fee is waived in the first year. That means, at least for the first year, you will be coming out very much ahead with zero risk. Zero. So it might be worth a try. I actually used to have this card, but I had to downgrade to the United Gateway card, mainly because my player 2 is a Delta loyalist and she won't step foot on the United plane. Hey, you win some, you lose some. Maybe I should actually do some solo trips. But speaking of that, if you are looking for a card that gets you in a player 2 to Europe, check out this video right here. And of course, guys, until next time, peace.